All right, it's your boy Grand Deizel here. So, as I promised, today we're gonna do the battery replacement on the 2023 Harley Davidson Sportster S. Let me flip this camera around so I can show you. Yeah, I got a haircut, so I need to flex a little bit. Okay, but so this is the 2023 Harley Davidson Sportster S, and as you guys know, most of these bikes, the battery is right here underneath the seat. But for whatever reason, this bad boy here, Harley, decided to put the battery all the way. Actually, let me go around it so you guys can see. They put the battery all the way down here. So if you guys watched my last video, I told you guys that I'm going to show you how to replace this battery. Now, I've had this battery for this bike for over 2 years. It's going on 3 years now, and I always put it on the tender, because I heard some horrible stories about the battery. And honestly, guys, I had zero issue until I would say maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Anytime I want to start it, it kind of hesitates. It doesn't even want to start, So anytime I take it to work, I have to take my battery tender with me and then, get it plugged up. One of my guys were actually laughing at me in the office. He was like, "Whoa, is your bike electric bike now?" And I thought that was funny, But sorry about the mess that I have in the background. And that's the mini bike right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I haven't ride it in quite some time now, but we're gonna have to get it on the road. But anyway, so we're gonna change the battery. I picked up a brand new one from Harley over the weekend. Man, that thing cost me $170 some with taxes and everything. I saw one at AutoZone and I believe AutoZone and Advanced Auto. Not the same. This is, OEM from Harley, So, but I was gonna get that one. But something told me just go ahead, because this is half price. It's like $74, if I'm not mistaken. It was $74, the one that I was looking at Advanced Auto. And then on top of that, I do get a recall or coil if I return my old battery, But something told me that just go ahead and buy the Harley, because, Harley can be funny sometimes, because I don't want to buy any battery that or anything that is not like Harley made, and then next thing you know, they're gonna tell me, "Oh, okay, this is not covered under your warranty," because I'm already having issues with it. Like I told you guys, I did a lot of modification on my bike, and I recently changed the tail light here from Kimimoto. As you guys can see, I'll see if I can put a link somewhere in the description. But anytime they see the bike, it's like love-hate relationship. And the only reason why they act like that is because they are not the one that did the mods for me. They wanted to be the one in control so they can charge me arm and leg. Like this battery here that I picked up, they're telling me it's almost $170 before taxes. And then they're gonna charge me $74 to install it. And I'm like, it don't make no sense, And I thought actually the warranty will cover it, but they say nope, the warranty doesn't cover it. This is like a wear and tear, which is fine, But I was gonna pick up the one from Advanced Auto. It's like $74, like half of this, But again, I don't want to get anything, and then next thing you know, yeah, you were supposed to get it from Harley, and you broke your, something broke in there, or some relay went off, or something like that. So we're not gonna cover under the warranty because it's not a Harley battery. I'm not ready to hear that nonsense. So I just went ahead, bit a bullet, and then went and bought it. So we're gonna do the installation. Now, if you're doing some electrical work on this bike, there is a master fuse here. There is a master fuse. Once you plug this, these are all plastic, it's covered. Once you plug it, there is a master fuse behind there that you need to take and or disengage at least, and then work on the electrical. And then once you're done, you put it back on there. Like I wanted to do the underglow for LED and all that kind of stuff. But this, I'm changing the battery right away, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. Now, this is very simple. It's in a very hot spot, but very, very simple. There is a Tox T30, and it goes all around. And there's one here, there's one there, and then 1, 2 over there. We're gonna have to remove that, and then we're gonna go on the other side and remove it. But I'm not gonna remove the whole thing. Once this is loose, I'm gonna be able to, just push this out. There's a heat sink here, and it's very, very simple to get to it. So without wasting my time, we're gonna take care of this side first, go on the other side, take care of it, take the battery out, and then replace it with a brand new one, and we should be good to go. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. We're gonna remove this first. So let me just take this first. Yeah, I work on all of my cars with no issue, and I have to learn. It's pretty much the same principle. You just have to use a little bit common sense. But basically, I was gonna pay $74 for them to, do it for me. But I guess I save a little bit of money if I'm able to do it myself. I do have a jack, but I believe it's in the garage. I could have put it on there and then jack it up a little bit, but for whatever reason I don't feel like it's safe because I don't have any strap to hold it up. So my head doesn't it's not very clear to me if I really want to do that. So all right, so I'm gonna remove this, and then I'll remove this one here. We're gonna go on the other side, repeat it. To my understanding, if you put your battery on the tender, it should prolong it for quite some time, but this one right here didn't last too long for me. So yeah, this is done. So this side is done. I'm gonna move the camera. We're gonna go on the other side, remove those in the belly panel, and we should be able to get to the battery. We're gonna do the same thing here. Actually, I only have one screw down here, and this one, and the one at the bottom is gonna come off. So, thinking about changing the shifter. I don't know. I've seen some on the on Amazon that looks okay, but I'm not 100% sure if I want it. If you guys, been around in this channel, you know that it takes me forever to buy anything, and the point is, I need to justify it. That if my hard-earned working Benjamin, if it deserves it. This bike is a keyless, bike. It uses a key fob, and what was happening, or what was going on, was if you put the key close to the bike, for example, if it's in the same garage or something like that, the battery will still communicate with the battery, or it will still communicate with the bike, and it just kills it. That was one thing that I learned. So now that both places are loose, this is the battery right here. All I got to do right now is to loosen the heat sink, move it, get it out of the way. I hope you guys can see the camera angle. You guys can see it well. All right. So there was two of them, okay? There was one here, which is a very long screw. This one right there. I think they're the same. Okay, they're the same. But one is holding it from this side, and then the other one is holding it from the top. And then once you're able to remove that, then we can be able to remove the heat sink. See, it came loose, and there's a little flap underneath where it actually locks itself in there, right here. Yep, and there it is. That is the battery right there. And before I move it, I'm gonna set a camera over there so you guys can see the entire process. And I'll go ahead and I'll take the terminal off. We're gonna take the negative first, put it to the side, and then remove the positive. It's very, very simple process. It's not that bad. Again, it's not rocket scientist. Is it worth $75? I don't know, you be the judge. But to be honest with you, I think it's too damn expensive. All right. So there it is. So this is the old battery, and I only put a little bit effort in here for it to, for the screw to come off. So could it be because it was loose? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna take it to AutoZone. Yeah, I'm gonna take this battery to AutoZone for them to test it out for me to make sure there's nothing wrong with it, or I mean, if it's really dead. Because if it's not, then I can return it and get my money back. So they look the same to me. Yeah, they look the same to me. 225, 225. Yep, 12 volts. I'm a little bit, I don't know, I'm very confused. So what I'm gonna do is, I know AutoZone can charge it for free. So I'm gonna take it to AutoZone and have them test it to make sure it's still good, because as soon as I removed the screw terminal, it just came off. I mean, it was on there, don't get me wrong, but it feel like it was loose. So I don't know, it might be the reason why the battery was acting up. I'm not 100% sure, it could be. So I'm gonna take it down there for them to test it for me to make sure that the battery is gone. If not, I'm gonna put it back, because it's like $170. Yeah, I can get my money back. So there's not a whole lot of mess here. So what we're gonna do, looks like the rain wanna come. I don't know. I'm gonna put it back together, and then I'm gonna head to AutoZone for them to, test it out for me. It's good. before you tighten it, you got to put this back and then make sure it's locked. Like, I don't know who came up with this design, but come on. Yeah, I kind of squeeze it and put it in there. It's not going anywhere. Why Harley decided to do like that? Like I said, I am no engineer, so I can't criticize, I guess. All right, this is the last portion. They have the same piece here. Again, why Harley didn't make it one piece, I don't know. But this is the left side is the hardest part, believe it or not. So with me, anything that I do, I will try to do the hardest part first. If I'm able to conquer the hardest part, yeah, the rest is easy. Yeah, I don't know why they did it like that, honestly. And I do not have time to think, to wreck my brains. So I'm gonna just go with the flow. Like I say, they have a whole piece, and I think it's aluminum on Amazon, not Amazon. I think they even sell some on Amazon, but the one that I've seen is on eBay. $350, I believe, and it's a whole one piece that you buy and then put it at the bottom. But this works, and we are good to go. We are in business. And guys, that's it, man. So I'm gonna take this battery to AutoZone right now. I'm gonna take this battery to AutoZone and have them test it out for me to see, you know, because the positive side was too loose, guys. I mean, it could be that it's just loose and I need a new battery, but I'm not exactly sure, man. So what I'm gonna do, I already started up. It looks good to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it back in the garage, put it on the tender, and then I should be good. I'm gonna carry me this battery to AutoZone. I'm gonna have them check it out. If it's good, I'm gonna let you guys know. I'll update you guys somewhere in the video. And then what I'm gonna do, because I think I've heard the stories that some people have their battery lasted for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And again, I don't know when this was manufactured, so I can't even tell. But anyway, if it's good, I'm gonna remove it back, return it, get my money, and then replace it with it. Or I can hold on to it, because that one, the mini bike, may be able to use it. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. But there it is, there you have it, guys. That's the 2023 Harley Davidson Sportster S. All right, y'all, I wanna insert this video in here real quick. So I went to AutoZone, I tried out the old battery. The battery is good, there was nothing wrong with it. It holds charge, it's ready to charge. What else they told me? The cells are good, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, as soon as I open up the whole compartment thing, and the terminal, the positive terminal was extremely loose. It didn't even take any effort to to get it out. So like I stated earlier in the video, that was what was wrong with it. So it's kind of too late. I don't have a whole lot of light in here. I could have done it in the garage, but I'm just tired. A long day from work. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ride. No, I'm not gonna ride it to work tomorrow. I'll just drive to work tomorrow, and then once I get off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, just install this and then remove that, put it back on there, return it to Harley, get my money. That's a lot of money, if I don't need it. But at least I was able to show you guys how to replace the battery. So if you do have one of these bikes and you want to replace your own battery, at least you have an idea on how to do it. It's not that hard. It's very, very, very simple. Remove these 2 screws, and then take the whole thing off. Remove the heat sink, and pretty much you get to the battery. Remove the negative first, and then the positive. The negative is here. Remove that first, and then the positive, and then when you put it back on, do the positive first, and then the negative, and you should be fine. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with this battery, and I am not gonna waste money on this one. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.